Welcome to your Daily Rec. I'm G Snacks.
And I'm Kevin Graham.
And we are 2 days away.
2 days?
2 days.
Is that all?
That's it.
Jesus.
From one of my favorite holidays.
Mine
Halloween.
too. Oh, yeah, that one.
It's not St. Patrick's Day.
Darn it.
I know you like to get the blitzkrieg or whatever the kids are saying nowadays.
Is that what they're saying?
I don't know.
Anyway. Stealing a cookie.
Oh, yeah. So we're going to be talking about some treats. Your favorite now these are not necessarily
These
Halloween
are not really
treats.
Halloween treats, but they're still treats nonetheless.
They're still amazing. So
really good.
they're great, right? The wife knows how to bake. I will say that. Typically, I mean, you go out trick-or-treating.
Yeah.
You're looking for the candy, right?
When was the last time you went trick-or-treating?
Well, that's a good question. I think
Like not for your kids, but for yourself.
for myself, wow. I would probably say 15
Okay.
was the last time.
I think I passed up my last chance to go trick-or-treating and go to a Buffalo Bills game where I got free tacos in the parking lot. So it was a bigger win for me that day.
Right.
But my friends went. I want to say it was about 15. Yeah, 15.
Yeah.
It was like 14, 15, somewhere in there.
Which is an acceptable age
Mm-hmm.
to
I feel like because at that point, you're just getting into high school. And it's like that's kind of the point I felt where I stopped being interested in Halloween. Because you like as a teenager, you kind of go through that phase where you think you're too cool for everything.
Well, yeah. You're an asshole.
Or basically,
Yeah.
If you're a teenager, you're an asshole.
kind of an asshole.
Let's be real. 14, 15, you kind of get to that point where, doing the traditional Halloween thing is, kind of childish and you want to be more grown up. So you think that, you don't need it anymore. But then you turn 21 and you're like, no, Halloween's amazing.
Right, yeah.
And then, you're making your own costumes every year, spending $150. So
What you can do?
what are you going to do? But yeah, it's been a while since I've gone trick-or-treating. But the treats, I still love. I actually last year, I went a bit overboard on buying treats.
Really?
Because it was Christy and my first year in the apartment, and we were like, we should give out candy. And I was like, yes, because I'm going to spook some kids too.
Right.
So I went out that day and bought a bunch of candy. I bought the wrong candy from the wrong section of the store.
Wait, what?
I ended up spending $50 on candy to give away.
Oh, my God.
And I had one of those moments where you get to the cash register and you see the price and you're like, I know this isn't right. But for whatever reason, I didn't say anything. I think I was just like that defeated that I screwed up. And I was like, I guess I can't take this back. So I spent $50 on candy, and then 10 kids came through.
Oh, nice.
Well, no, it wasn't nice. Like I had $50 worth of candy, and only 10 kids came through.
So I'm assuming what you did is you made the error of not going to the Halloween section and just going to the regular candy aisle.
No, it was, but it was like the big name brand, like extra value bag.
Right.
Like I screwed up. I thought it was cheaper.
Let me give you a little hint here. As someone who we typically as homeowners get 100 to 200 kids.
Sure, and that's what we were expecting
for Halloween. But what we have learned in the few years that we have lived here is what you have to do is you get one bag of the brand name good shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Smart.
Then you get like the 350 piece of Wonka nonsense that nobody fucking wants.
That dollar store candy.
Yeah, or like the candy smokes or whatever the case may be.
Oh, jeez.
And then, so what you do is you put the brand name stuff in the bottom of the bowl, and then put all the bullshit up on top.
Right.
So then you gradually make your way to the bottom of the bowl. So if there's any left at the end of the night, what you get to keep is the good shit.
So wait a minute. Why don't you just buy a bag of the name brand stuff for yourself and then give away all the bullshit?
Well, I feel like Halloween. It's a very enabling holiday.
What do you mean?
I don't eat candy normally.
Okay.
But I mean, instilled in me,
right,
is when I was a child, my parents said, you eat everything on your plate. You don't be wasteful.
Okay.
So when Halloween rolls around, and
you're such a dick.
we've prepared for a certain number of kids,
right,
and they
right.
show up, I cannot, in good conscience,
you can't let it go to waste.
I cannot let it go to waste.
That's
and
true.
if I have to eat something, I ain't eating no fucking runts or some bullshit.
I like runts.
Do you?
Oh, runts are I do like runts.
Stuff.
What do you name brand top shelf candy? What do you go with?
Okay, so this is what we typically go with. There is a pack out there that is a multi-pack where we get the Reese's peanut butter cups in the pumpkin shape, because it's goddamn fucking Halloween. You get the pumpkins on Halloween. You get the Christmas trees on Christmas.
You know what I learned? Not to cut you off, but they have like the little mini Reese's cups. They have Inception versions where it's the little baby Reese's cup with Reese's Pieces on the inside. Let me tell you something. The first time I bit into one, I'm pretty sure I came.
It's a little personal.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was a skeptic at first. But boy, was I wrong.
I have yet to try that.
It's good.
Okay.
Because it's kind of a surprise, because if you don't know it's coming, oh man, it's that much better.
And then you don't know that
then you don't know that you're coming, and then it's just a mess on your floor, and your cat comes running through, and you gotta it's a disaster. I mean this is where we are in America right now.
It's not the 90s anymore. Anyway, you got your peanut butter cups. Then you got to go with the second favorite, which is your Kit Kats. Got to throw in the Kit Kats.
Okay, I don't know if I would go Kit Kat second, but...
Really?
Yeah, Reese's for me, like Reese's are definitely top for me.
Right, top shelf.
Top shelf for me.
Kit Kats are the same there for me as well. Now, the problem is with all these fucking mix bags that you get, there's always one bullshit candy, even in the good packs. What you got to do is you got to sift through and make sure those ones are up on top too, so that they get taken care of. Typically, in these Reese's Kit Kat packs, you kind of get stuck with some Whoppers.
Are you kidding me? I love Whoppers.
Who the fuck are you?
I love Whoppers.
Fuck
Whoppers rule.
No.
Oh my God, yes they do.
No.
So you don't like the malt balls?
No.
Man, let me tell you something. One time in college, I got a box. I'm not proud of this.
Oh boy.
I got a box.
Time.
So in college, you do some things that you regret. It's basically college is just a 4 to 6 year learning experience for me. I was in grad school at this point.
Oh Jesus Christ!
I had a box of Whoppers. I had some milk, and I had a bowl.
You made cereal out of your Whoppers?
I made cereal out of my Whoppers.
Oh my God.
Hey, you know what? Sometimes you just gotta grab life by the Whoppers and just spoon them down.
That's awful.
It was weird. It was a weird night. I was in a very weird phase of my life at that point. It wasn't the greatest moment of my life.
Okay. It's a learning experience.
It was a learning experience. I learned a lot about myself.
Well, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's good. And then typically with that pack, also you get your regular Hershey bar in there as well. Sometimes they're in the shape of like a tombstone or something fun.
Which, I find myself being like, man, the Hershey bar, it's kind of boring. But then I eat one, I'm like, you know what?
It's not bad.
It's not bad. It's solid. It's like when you need a quick fix, it'll pick you up.
How do you feel about the cookies and cream bar? Because there's a debate going on. In my house.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not opposed to it. I am a fan of cookies and cream flavored foods, mainly cookies mixed with cream. However, sometimes, when you put them in bar form, it's not always the best. In small doses, I would prefer it to be.
Okay. Well, the wife cannot stand it.
Okay.
Because
does she not like white chocolate?
The white chocolate. That's the thing.
I find that's the kicker for most people.
I highly enjoy the cookies and cream bar. I remember when they first came out with the cookies and cream bar, and it was that novelty. I mean, I had my Surge, I had my cookies and cream bar.
Oh boy, you had diabetes.
I was a fat kid.
That was the 90s for you.
Getting back there. But yeah, like I love me a cookies and cream. So if I could do a substitute, of cookies and cream out for the regular Hershey's, that would be
all right.
Well, if we're being completely honest here, if I could do a substitute with the cookies and cream with the Whoppers, and then I've got my regular Hershey's and the cookies and cream with the Kit Kat.
So
and the
you're
Reese's.
just looking for the whole shebang.
Oh yeah, just.
See, I think for me, top shelf, I go with the Reese's. Next in line, I go with the Crunch Bar.
The Crunch Bar's a good one.
I enjoy.
You're mixing brands. Okay.
Yes, I know and I understand, but
I didn't know we were crossing streams.
Or the Crackle.
Ooh, the Crackle's
The Crackle's good.
The rice.
I like the Rice Krispie with the chocolate.
Yes.
One time I had the Rice Krispie with the chocolate and the peanut butter, and whew, that was a hot day.
Okay.
So, but also, like, if I can get my hands on some gummies.
Oh, no.
You're not a gummy fan?
No, I've had too many dental issues.
Okay, that's fair. But, like, gummy bears, big fan of.
Vodka gummy bears.
There's sometimes they're a little too strong for me.
You got to do it right.
Okay. Or Sour Patch Kids.
No.
You just pop them in there, wait for all that sugary, sour shit to melt off.
I put one in my mouth, and I'm just like, oh, my God, when will it end? When will this
So I take it you're probably not a fan of Warheads then.
Warheads. Now there's a '90s candy that I was in the middle of that fad.
Yeah.
I was smack dab
there.
right in the middle, and let me tell you, like, I couldn't hang.
The sour apple were all I could do.
Yeah, because it was the least one, right?
Yeah.
If you went for that black cherry,
oh
brother,
you were dead.
You were done.
You'd wake up 3 days later not knowing what happened to you.
Exactly. $20 bill pinned to your collar.
Okay. Reese's, Crunch Bars, like, I'm a fan of the Whoppers. I'll take those all day. The regular Hershey's, I'm cool with those. Butterfingers, I love, but they make such a mess in your teeth.
In your teeth, they get stuck. It's
yeah,
awful.
And like that's a good way to chip a tooth as well. Because I feel like I'm close to that.
Oh boy, you have your own dental stories.
I know, right? Exactly. But yeah, like so stuff like that, And then I don't mind some of like the lower tier type candies, like the Runts. I do enjoy the candy buttons if you get those, or the Fun Dip.
Fun Dip, there's a classic. Now, let's take it back a little bit here. When we were trick or treating,
right?
What's the weirdest treat that you got?
Pennies were always weird.
Pennies is a weird one.
I mean, like I never understood why. I mean, I guess it could have been cheaper to give out like 5 cents than go out and buy $50 worth of candy.
Inflation. But like I remember getting like the bag of chips.
Yeah, I had to get bags of chips sometimes.
Getting,
I'm like, this is weird.
The apple.
I don't think I ever got an apple.
Oh, I got an apple. And I remember a couple of times where you would go trick or treat and the person would be like, I have no candy, but I'm giving everybody like hot cocoa or hot cider.
Yeah, there were some places
like
that I went and they'd have like cider or cocoa.
And then my parents would immediately grab my arm and drag me out of there.
I think I got a banana once.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's subliminal.
All right. Yeah, for me, it was like you get the pennies or like the weirdly wrapped chocolate.
Yeah.
Or just like the unidentifiable candy. You didn't know what it was.
Did you have to do the examination period? Did you have to go through?
At the end of the night, I went through all my stuff and I made piles. I separated everything into specific piles. So I had all my Reese's, all my Crunch Bars, like everything was by whatever it was. And then I had the pile of, I'm not eating that. No,
this is for the dog.
That's right, basically.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, I mean, what was your feeling on like nowadays? I mean, everybody's trying to be a little bit healthier.
Sure.
Everybody's trying to cut back on the sugar, that sort of thing. So a lot of times, what you'll see is they'll get like a coupon, or like
really?
I mean, this doesn't really help in the sugar argument, but like you get a coupon for like a Frosty at Wendy's. Or you get like a...
I mean, that's not the worst thing.
Well, yeah, but like then you have to like convince your parents to go there.
Oh, I thought you meant like now. I would say like I'm an adult. I can drive to Wendy's.
Well, you're not fucking trick-or-treating, asshole.
I mean, I could.
I mean...
They don't know.
I guess. So if you've gotten anything weird in your trick-or-treat bag, or if you want to tell us what your favorite candy was when you were trick-or-treating, you can hit us up on the comments below.
Yes, or shoot us a message on Twitter at Brainwreck Show, or on Facebook, which is facebook.com/BrainwreckShow. Let us know what your favorite Halloween treats.
And hit that subscribe button down below.
Hit that subscribe button.
We're doing more and more Halloween content leading up.
We've got more coming at you.
Halloween show.
Spooky stuff.
Yeah.
Or spoopy stuff.
Anyway, for your Daily Rec, I've been Jason Axe.
I'm Kevin Graham.
And this has been your Daily Rec.